Hello and welcome to the Monday Philip DeFranco Show. If you're not familiar, I'm Philip DeFranco. And this show really isn't a show, but me talking about some of the stuff that mattered in the news to me, starting with last night was that MTV Movie Awards thing, which really should just be named If We Didn't Do This, the Twilight series wouldn't win any awards show. And since the awards of that show really don't matter, there are some things that actually stand out from the MTV Movie Awards. And that is that one, Robert Pattinson's actually funny. He won Best Kiss with that girl that has no personality, Kristen Stewart, right? I think that's her name. She's always so boring, I always forget. But in fact, she was so boring that he ran off stage and acted like he made out with Taylor Lautner, which... funny. Then, of course, the ladies. Oh, God. That's really the only good thing about award shows. You got Emma Watson. Oh, yes. Emma Stone. Ah. And then, of course, Minka Kelly. Ah. I don't know if she went to the MTV Movie Awards, but she did go to the Guys' Choice Awards, and Minka Kelly. You would be my choice any day. Any day. I love you. Nation, tweet her. Let her know. Love. Also, really fast, I saw X-Men First Class this weekend, and I actually kind of liked it. I know a lot of people were split on it. I enjoyed it. But what I have to say, why is January Jones the same character in every movie? She just has that dead monotone voice, and she's hot. Oh, January Jones. I have mommy issues. I love women that are apparently bitches, such has been said by Zach Galifianakis. But she has this dead monotone voice. She is like the female version of Keanu Reeves, which isn't bad because I enjoy both of those people. But let's move on to the big thing today, and that was the WWDC and the Microsoft conference at E3. Now, as many of you know, I'm kind of an Apple fanboy, but I'm never really excited about the WWDC where they reveal a lot of Apple products because usually it's just them allowing their Apple products to do what other products have done for a very long time. So let's explain how WWDC usually works. They say, hey, we're doing a lot better than PC. Here are the stats for it. Also, we're doing better than other people. Here are the stats for that. Oh, and check it out. Now our phones are able to do things that other phones can do. This year it's about iOS 5, iCloud, OS X Lion, and so I'm going to miss a lot of things because I want to generalize this to kind of explain it to you. But you get a few more effects in Photo Booth. OS X Lion likes to save a lot. A lot of people are downloading software in the App Store. They're better integrating Twitter into all of your stuff so you can go, oh, look at this picture, tweet, Insta-share, my life, autosave, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, the big thing is PC free. And the way they're saying is that they're cutting the cord. Just like when the doctor slapped you on your ass and said, you're going to be depressed for the rest of your life. Enjoy. You will no longer need to connect your iPhone to sync it, which is nice because I hate cords. It's cumbersome. I am like a very anxious person. And granted, there were very cool upgrades is the best way to say that they announced at the WWDC, but most of it was just like the next step of a bunch of different things that needed to be fixed. And that really is the Apple advantage, is just making everything a lot more convenient and a slick thing, just in a cleaner shell. If there are updates and you want more information about it, click on the links down below. But let's move on to the Microsoft conference, which is now over. So the Microsoft E3 conference was huge for Kinect, and they showed Tomb Raider, Mass Effect 3, Ghost Recon, Halo HD, which of course is a remake of the original, Halo 4, and a bunch of others. And here's the thing, I like the idea behind Kinect, but when they were showing like Ghost Recon, and you pulled the gun apart, and you like pick and choose, it was very cool. It was very Minority Report-ish. But when he was actually shooting, and he was like looking at the screen, and he was like, reload, zoom, shoot, I was like, how will that ever be competitive? The motions are funky. It's a very cool idea, and I'm glad that that's not the only way you can play that game. And I've said this before, I think the Kinect controls, like where you wave your hand, 80% of the time, it's silly. Like when they showed Kinect Sports, and the guy was like, hark, hark, and he was like backing up, and he was like throwing the ball. I was like, you know what's just like Kinect Sports? Real sports. If you can buy that game in the Kinect system, you can afford, you know, a real football. Maybe you can't afford friends. Social disorders, I get. But it's a little silly. What I would say is that the voice control is amazing. When they were showing Mass Effect 3, and they were like, Garrus, advance! And he was like calling out orders, and you're like the head of that team, that's awesome. Searching and getting things you want on Xbox Live, that's great. And Xbox Live has me really excited. Reason being is they're bringing live TV. The thing that got me most excited was YouTube will soon be available on Xbox Live, where you can take a break from your game and go, I wonder what's on the YouTubes. Oh, that is, it's great. I love favoriting Philip DeFranco's videos. So I guess main point of all of this, I think Kinect controls, still weak, and I get the idea behind taking the controller out of your hand so you can be more into the game, but when you're playing video games with a controller, the controller becomes part of your body, it is an extension of yourself, and I think the controller is here to stay until they master tracking your eyes and figuring out how you move in a video game when you're supposed to be stationary without a controller. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a world of rail shooters. And I apologize to 50% of my audience that this is going over your head, you don't care. I am very excited for the rest of the conferences they're gonna have out here. I know myself and the team are gonna go out to E3 for the next 3 days, so we'll try and get footage to you maybe Tuesday, but most likely Wednesday. Get some hands-on stuff. If there's anything in particular you want us to get our hands on, give you guys first impressions, anything like that, let me know in the comments down below or in video responses. But guys, that's really all that mattered to me this Monday. And of course, it is time to do that giveaway thing that we do. So today, in honor of the Microsoft conference, we will be giving away a Kinect setup, even though I think half of it is stupid. Of course, to be eligible to win said prize, 1, leave a comment on this video, most likely about our question of the day, and 2, clickety-clack the like button. It just makes me feel good inside. Do these 2 things and you could be the winner of said prize. Granted, most likely you'll be a loser, but that's kind of the point. But guys, like I said, that's really all that mattered to me this Monday. As always, my name's Philip DeFranco, I love your face, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, you were probably filled in. I should probably mention that. Just don't tell anybody. And there's really only like 2 times in the movie where you're like, ha, yes, ah. The reason that people will like this movie and the reason I actually like this movie is the acting power. You have Ewan McGregor, Jeff Bridges, Kevin Spacey, George Clooney. I mean, they're just phenomenal actors and they're great.